Hello. Oh no, not made the screen the right way. There we go. Right, welcome back to Pilates in pregnancy. So, as you know, it's all about maintaining control, thinking about our posture during all the movements. Nothing should be painful, so make sure that you really control those movements. And if anything is sore, make sure that you just rest during that time, stretch or go back to the lower levels. All right, so as always, we'll start with body setting. So find yourself in the centre of your mat, feet together. Bring your toes out and your heels to meet. That's your starting position. We're just going to think about pressing our big toes into the mat, adding in the pressure through the heel, and now just adding in the pressure through the little toe. So feel the arches just open up, so pressure through the big toe, heel, and little toe. Nice soft knees. Just let's think about those pelvic tilts, so tipping that pelvis forward and tacking it back up. Really think about keeping this upper body nice and strong, and it's just the tilt from that pelvis, tilting those hip bones down, drawing them back up. And find that middle ground, engage through your abdominal muscles and hold it there. Let's add in the pelvic floor, so thinking about drawing from your bottom all the way through to your belly button, like you're zipping all the way up there, lifting that floor up and holding through there. Let's think about that nice open collarbone all the way to the tips of our shoulders, really opening up through our chest. And lastly, lengthening the spine all the way from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. Feel like you've got a helium balloon in the crown of your head, and it's just floating you up, drawing you up really nice and tall. Good, so 3 points through your feet, big toe, heel, little toe. Nice soft knees. Engage through our pelvis, through our abdominal muscles. Nice open collarbone. Really nice, long, tall spine. All right. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a toy soldier today. So one arm up into the air, bend the knee of the opposite leg, rolling onto your big toe. And we're just going to switch around. So rolling up onto those big toes, reaching the opposite arm above your head, really reaching those fingertips towards the ceiling. Try not to roll onto the outside of your ankle, just rolling over that big toe, alternating one and the other. Nice open collarbones, nice long neck, looking forward. Just taking some deep breaths in, filling the bottom of your lungs. Good. On the next one, we're going to pause and we're going to bring that knee up. And this time, we're going to go from this knee up position to pointing our toe behind us. So still the same toy soldier arms. We're going to go knee drive and point behind. So joining in, but reaching the hand up, but drive that knee up, point your big toe behind. But as you do it, really control through your lower back. Make sure you're not arching through that lower back. It's all coming through that hip, squeezing your bottom, pushing your big toe back, driving that knee up. On the next one, we're going to hold the knee up and we're just going to pulse that knee into the air. Keeping nice and tall through your neck, chest nice and open and high. Good, switch to it pointing behind you and pulse that leg just back to the back of the room, but keeping control of your core. Switch again, pulse at the top. Nice deep breaths, controlling your balance. And switch to pointing behind you and pulse through there. Really squeezing your bottom and your hamstrings, but engaging through your core so you're not arching your back. And feet together. So bring the other knee up this time, opposite arm in the air. And we're going to alternate pointing behind, driving that knee up. Pointing behind, driving up, but really controlling through that core. Don't let that back arch. Driving the knee, pointing the toe away. Really good. Keep that balance. Keep looking forward, nice and tall through the neck. Open through your chest. And nice deep breaths, filling your air, filling your lungs with air. Hold with your knee up and just pulse that knee up. Good, switch and point that toe behind, controlling through your core. And switch, pulsing that knee up. Really good. Keep that nice tall spine. Switch to pointing behind and point that toe behind. Hand back to two legs. Okay, facing me. So we're going to come up onto our big toes. Keep the pressure through the big toes. We're just going to do the toy soldier arms, but just keeping up on those big toes. Getting the soles of the feet working, getting your calves working, and controlling that balance. Nice tall spine. Just alternating one arm and the next. Really good. Try not to roll onto the outside of your feet. Just pressing through your big toes, keeping that balance. Really nice. Last few. Good, and relax down. I'm just going to bring the feet out, heels to meet, feet out once more, so we're in this nice wide position. We're going to slide down so our knees are out over our toes, hands behind our head, coming up onto those big toes here. Good. We're just going to rotate our chest bone round, back to the middle. Make sure as we rotate that chest bone round, our knees are staying out over our toes, the pressure's staying through our big toe through the mat, and we're just controlling it. Squeezing that chest bone around, keeping your hips facing forward, your knees out over your toes. Good, 2 more each side. Let's get that rotation. Get that rotation round from your trunk. 1 more each side. Good, and coming up. Really good, shake the legs out. Okay, we're going to do a spinal roll down. So tucking that chin to your chest, rolling 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping your bottom tucked in, till we're hinged over from our hips down onto our knees. So we're going to start on our hands and knees and continuing the toy soldier theme. The first one's going to be a plank toy soldier. So level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Make sure your chest is nice and high, so not dipping in between your arms. You're just going to reach one arm above and then reaching behind you. Just the same toy soldier arm, just with one. Level 2, you're going to hinge onto your knees. Draw in through your belly button, engage your core, and same again. Reaching above, reaching below. And level 3, straight arm plank. Same again, no rotation, no shift, just reaching above and below. So I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, hinge from the knee. Level 3, straight arm plank. Okay, so into position. Lift your chest up. Nice long neck. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's go, reaching above and below. You can bend your elbows slightly to let it come through, so it's not scraping the ground. But really reach for height above your head and really reach for height above your bottom as you're reaching behind. Try and keep that chest nice and high so that arm that's on the ground nice and long. Try not to rotate through your shoulders or through your hips. Get everything square to the mat. Your gaze is looking straight down at the mat. Nice long neck. Nice deep breaths, filling up that lower lung. Last 3. Really reach these last 3. And relax. Really good. We're not going to take any rest here, so we're going to go straight onto the other side. Remember, level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, hinge from the knees. Level 3, straight arm plank. I'm going to do level 2 again. So inhale to prepare, lift that chest up, nice long neck. Exhale, let's go. Reaching above, reaching below. Focusing on your breathing. Get that air all the way to the bottom of your lungs, expanding that chest cave. Reaching high, reaching below. Nice square hips, nice square shoulders. No shifting or rotation. It's just that shoulder that's moving above and below. Everything else staying nice and still. Really focusing on that breathing, relaxing that upper body. Keeping that chest nice and high so the arm on the ground staying nice and long. 5 more. Really reach to this last 5. Keep breathing. 1 more. Good, and relax your hands down. Really nice. So the next one we're going to do is leg taps. So level 1, same position as last time, level 1. Shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees. And we're just going to tap one leg out and draw it back in. Level 2, you're going to bring your knees up a few inches off the ground, like you've got a tray of drinks on your back. Just going to tap one leg out, tap it back in. Level 3, you're going to go into a straight arm plank with one knee in, and again, tapping in. Okay, so pick your starting position. Level 1, level 2, knees up. Level 3 with me in a straight arm plank. Okay, so inhale to prepare. Exhale into position. And let's go. Let's tap, reach, and in. Think about that nice long neck, looking straight down at the mat. That chest nice and high. And really reaching with that leg. Tap that big toe out really nice and wide. But no movement in your hips, no movement in your chest. Everything staying square to the mat. Nice deep breaths, relaxing that breathing rate. Really good. 5 more taps. Keep control. Good. 1 more. And relax down. Knees nice and wide. Sitting back into child's pose for a little second, just catching your breath. When you're ready, coming back up, we're going to go exactly the same on the other side. Level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, knees lifted. Level 3 with me, straight arm plank. Inhale to prepare, lift that chest high. Exhale into position. And let's tap. Reaching out with that big toe. Nice long neck. Nice square trunk. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Controlling that breathing. Keeping that chest nice and high. Don't let it sink in between your arms. Nice and long through your tailbone, through the crown of your head. Nice straight spine. Really good control. Keep that square to the mat. Last 5. Really reach out wide for this 5. Keeping control. 2. And relax down. Really nice. Well done. We're going to do 1 more in this position, which is shoulder taps. So again, same positions. Level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're just going to bring that arm out to tap. Level 2, same position, but lifting those knees up. I'm going to tap that arm. Level 3, straight arm plank. And tapping that arm. I'm going to do level 1 with you this time. So hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. Inhale to prepare, lift that chest high. Nice long neck. Exhale into position. And let's pulse that arm. Good. Think about those collarbones nice and wide. The only thing that's moving is this shoulder tapping up and down. My neck staying long and strong. My trunk staying square to the mat. And drawing my belly button in towards my spine, engaging those abdominal muscles. Really nice. Keep the height of the arm. Don't let it drop down here. We want to work the back of that shoulder, that rotator cuff, that deltoid muscle. We want to get it fired up. Really good. Keep the height. As we get tired, go even higher. Try and think, how high can you get that shoulder without rotating from the trunk? Last 5. 3. And relax down. Really good. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So same again. Level 1 with me. Level 2, knees high. Level 3, straight arm plank. So into level, whichever you want. Chest nice and high. Inhale to prepare. Nice long neck. Exhale into position. And let's go. Let's pulse. Focusing on that nice controlled breathing. Nice long neck. Nice open collarbone. Engage that belly button towards your spine. Get those abdominal muscles fired up. Like you're drawing your bump in towards you. Raise that hand above your shoulder. Get the height. Don't let your chest drop in between your arms. Let that arm on the ground be really nice and long. Keep that chest high. But nothing's rotating, nothing's shifting. The whole trunk staying square to the mat. We're just raising that shoulder up. I know this burns the shoulder, the one on the ground and the one up. 10 more. Let's go for this 10. Keep the height. Go on, reach for the ceiling. Don't let it drop. How high can you get for this last 6? 3. And relax down. Sitting back, shake those shoulders out. Really good. Well done. Okay, we're going to go into some side lying now. So the first one we're going to do is a side crunch. So we're on our knees. We are going to use our shoulders a little bit. We've got our knees to support us. So we're going to go down onto one arm above your head. Level 1 side crunch. You're going to slide that knee on the mat and draw your elbow in towards it. Level 2, you're going to lift that leg up and you're going to draw your elbow to your knee, keeping your trunk nice and straight. If you really want to push yourself, go into a full straight arm plank, lift that leg up and reach and draw. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So into your kneeling position, Let's go over onto our hands, reaching above our head. Inhale to prepare with that long neck, open chest. Exhale into position. Let's go. Elbow to knee. Really reach, then elbow to knee. Try not to crunch in with your trunk. Draw that hip and that shoulder so you touch that knee to your elbow. Really good. Really reach away, so wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, lengthen away from your body, then drive that knee and elbow in. Really good. Okay, the next one we're going to hold out. You're going to pulse up, down, and crunch. Pulse up, down, and crunch. Really nice. Even if you're doing level 1, you can pulse it off the ground and then draw, slide that knee in. So elbow to knee, really reach, pulse up. Elbow to knee, really reach, pulse up. No movement of the trunk, just from your shoulders and hips, drawing that elbow and knee together, pulsing up. 3 more. So that's 3. Last 2. 1 more. Good. And relax back onto our knees. Good work. That worked my bottom, the underside of my bottom. Right, we're going to go on to the other side. So on our knees, dropping onto the other hand, arm above. If you're pushing yourself, go into your straight arm side plank. Level 1, feet on the ground. Level 2, exhale and lift with me. And let's go. Draw and straighten. Elbow to knee, and really reaching up high. Reach with your fingers, reach with your big toe. Open up and draw all the way in. Get that elbow all the way to your knee. Really good. Open up nice and wide. Focus on that breathing. Control your breathing. Really nice. Okay, on the next one, we're going to pause out wide. We're going to tap up, back down, draw in. Tap up, draw in. Nice and wide. Tap and draw. Tap and draw. Really good. Nice length up. Let's get last 5. Really reach up high to the sky. 4. Come on, draw in for these last 3. 2. Last 1. Really pulse up. Hand in and sitting back. Oh, really good work. Right, we're going to do 1 more on the sideline, which is the side kick. You can choose to do this in level 1 or 2. So level 1, we lie on the ground. Arm out in front, use it as a pillow. Hips, shoulders, feet, all in line. You're just going to lift the top leg, point the toe forward, draw the heel back. So we're going to do exactly the same motion in level 2. But we go into the position we did in the side crunch. Hand behind our head, lift the leg up, point the toe forward, draw the heel back. So I'm going to do level 2. Level 1, lying down on the ground with your arm out in front, using it as a pillow. Let's inhale to prepare, nice long neck, nice open collarbone. Exhale down into position. And let's go. Point the toe forward, draw the heel back. Keep the height of that leg, don't let it drop. Keep it nice and high, like it's polishing a coffee table, don't let it drop down. Nice long neck, nice open chest. Focus on your breathing. Nice controlled breathing, keeping the height of that leg. Okay, on the next one, we're going to hold that heel back. We're going to do little backward circles of the heel. Nice and controlled, try and draw that belly button into the spine, controlling through your core. Forward circles of the heel. Really nice and controlled. We're going to do 10 big pulses into the air, but keeping control of our trunk. Let's go. 10. Don't let it drop all the way down, only to where it was before. 5 more. Come on, heel to the sky. Last 3. Let's get up. 2, 1, and relax down. Really good. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So level 1, use your arm as a pillow. Level 2 with me, onto your knees. Over onto your side, hand behind your head. Let's inhale, lengthen the neck, open the chest. Exhale to lift, and let's go. Point your toe forward, draw your heel back. Keeping that nice height of the leg, nice long leg. Pointing forward, drawing that heel back. Nice strong trunk, nice wide open collarbones. Getting the air all the way into your chest. Pointing forward, drawing back. Okay, on the next one, we're going to hold the draw back. Backward circles with the heel. This is the last bum one. Then we'll do a bit of abs. Promise. Forward circles with the heel. Nice long leg. Engaging through your trunk, belly back into your spine. Engaging through those abs. Okay, we're going to go for those 10 big ones again. Don't let that leg drop. Let's go. 9. Really control through that spine. Last 5. Come on, how high can you get that heel? For 4 more. 2. And relax down. Good work, bums. Good, did a good job. All right, we're going to go into sitting now. We're going to do a couple in sitting. So the first one we're going to do is scissors. So first of all, feet on the ground, nice anterior tilt, chest nice and high, looking forward. So our body's nice and tall, shoulders are nice and wide. Level 1 scissors is just bringing one knee up and clapping, alternating, but keeping that chest and that tilt of the pelvis nice and tall. Level 2, you straighten out the leg, you alternate, clapping under each one, keeping that position nice and high. Level 3, straighten out both legs, keep that chest nice and high, and tapping underneath. So I'm going to do level 2 with you guys, so pick your level, level 1, level 2, or level 3. When you're ready, let's go. So just clapping underneath those thighs. But really think about keeping those collarbones nice and wide, that neck nice and long, keeping that chest bone high, engaging through our abdominal muscles. Nice relaxed breathing, getting air into the lungs, keeping control. Hold in this position. We're just going to hold there, nice deep breaths, keep that chest high and switch again. Good, hold in this position. Keep really nice and high, engage through that core, get that tilt, nice long neck, and switch again. Last 5, 4, keep control. Really point those toes away, 2, 1, and relax, really good. We've got one more left before stretching. It's a bit of a funny one, but it works your core quite hard. So, there's level 1 and level 2. Nice and upright sitting again. Level 1, you grab your ankles with your knees nice and wide, so lots of space for the bump here. But you've got to keep that chest high and that anterior tilt. Then all you do is rock back and hold yourself up again. Make sure you get enough momentum. So we're going to rock back, keeping the position. We don't spinal roll down. We keep everything just as it is in this position. Rock back and coming back up. Level 2, legs out in front, hands out in front. Roll, control back. Roll, control back. I'm going to do level 1 with you guys. So into this position, holding your ankles, knees nice and wide, nice open shoulders, tall necks. Let's rock back and hold this position. The further out your feet get, the harder it is. So rolling back. Nice, get onto the tips of your bottom, nice open chest, and roll back again. Good, holding that position, really nice and upright. Focus on the posture and control. You've got to let yourself go, roll back, then coming back up. You'll have a bit more momentum with the bump bringing you back up, so you've got to control it, make it smooth as you come back up. And hold it there. 3 more. Nice and controlled. 2. Good, last 1. And relax. Good, nice little fun one to finish there. So let's do seated side bend. Okay, so nice and cross legs. Nice slow deep breath. Bring that breath rate back down. I'm going to place one hand next to us. Keep this arm nice and straight. We're going to reach the top arm over and really bend the top of our back over. But keeping this arm straight, we should really reach with the top hand. We should feel a stretch on the outside of our ribs here. Nice big breaths, so filling that chest cavity up. Really reaching with those fingers as we exhale. Good, place your hand down on the other side. Reaching over, stretch out this side of your ribs, keeping this arm nice and straight. Really wiggling those fingers, stretching over. Nice deep breaths. Just opening up. Good. Going to place this hand down again. Reach over, but this time you're going to rotate that chest bone to face the hand on the ground. And really reach with that hand again. You should feel the stretch a little bit more towards your upper back on one side. So rotate that chest bone to face the hand on the ground. Reach that arm above, really nice and high. And again, nice deep breaths. One more. Good. Place your hand down on the other side. Reaching over, rotate that chest bone to face the hand on the ground. Reach as far as you can. And again, nice deep breaths, really opening up through that rib cage. Get the air in, then let it all out, stretching into the stretch. One more. Good. Coming into that V-sit position. Nice and upright with your chest, whatever's comfortable with your legs. And you're going to take the back of your forearm, place it on the inside of your leg, and just drop over, and you should feel it lower down stretch on your side now. Again, nice deep breaths, and every time you exhale, just drop that arm a little bit more to the leg. Let it go really nice and loose. Relax yourself. Let the stresses out as you exhale. And let yourself just go into that stretch a little bit more. One more. Coming up, place the back of your forearm onto the inside of the other one, reaching over, and again, really nice deep breaths. And every time you exhale, just let that arm go really loose, let the stress out, let yourself absorb into that stretch a little bit more. Nice inhale through the nose, and let everything out as you exhale. One more. Good, really good. Place your feet together. We're going to do a spinal roll up, so a nice straightening of your legs, tuck your bottom under, and roll one vertebrae up at a time. Big shoulder roll back and shake it out. Deep breath in and out. One more. Good, and shake it all off. Really nice. See you again next week on Tuesday and Thursday. Bye-bye.